Hey there, YouTubers and collectors. This is Salvador Los Angeles with my review of the Disney Store Exclusive Elastigirl from the animated feature Incredibles 2. This is a stretching figure, and it says right there, super stretching power, ages 3+. Top of the box, Disney-Pixar Incredibles 2. The side of the packaging features some really cool artwork. Both sides the same, really cool artwork. And the back of the packaging does make a very significant claim. It says up to 70 centimeters. So you should be able to stretch her up to 70 centimeters. Save your receipts. If she does not do it, return her. That is what I'm going to do. If she does not meet my standards, well, it's not my standards, it's their standards. Super stretching power. Stretching figure Elastigirl. Yeah, really like this packaging, and I think this is probably going to be one of those kind of packagings that if you just open it carefully, I'm probably going to open it from the bottom here, you should be able to probably keep this, put her back in there. The thing about these elastic stretching figures is there's not really any way for them to stand, so she's probably not going to be able to stand, so you're going to want to put her back in the box if you can, and we are going to try to do so. One thing that's very significant, I think here, very important, a very special warning, it says here, right here, do not place around neck. Oh, I love the way these figures feel. They've got such a fun feeling to them. I'm going to get my tape measure and see how tall she is in a second. But, oh, My only gripe with these figures, much like the Stretch Armstrong figure, here's a small Stretch Armstrong figure. For those of you who are not familiar with the history, Stretch Armstrong, not particularly this one is a redo, well, to be clear, this one here is a redo of a figure that came out about 15 years ago, and then that one was a redo of something that came out in the 70s. Stretch Armstrong, I believe, was the pioneer in these figures that stretch and elongate. So Elastigirl is in the tradition of homage to Stretch Armstrong figures. And just like a Stretch Armstrong figure, though, the only thing I don't like is how the heads themselves are plastic, and you cannot stretch the neck. So I would have loved it if they would have given her an elastic, rubbery head to go with her body, and then you can actually pull her neck and stretch her neck. I don't know if that's movie accurate, but I do think that it would be really cool. If you guys know the recent Rampage figures from the motion picture Rampage that came out recently with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and they came out with some stretchy figures, very similar to Stretch Armstrong, that you can pull. But just like those ones, they have the plastic head, so they don't have stretchy neck. But one thing I want to do with this Elastigirl figure is give her the ultimate test. Well, one thing you have to do, she doesn't come with instructions, but I've had enough Stretch Armstrong figures to know you have to kind of warm up the figure. You have to kind of warm it up. You have to warm up whatever they put inside of there, whatever gel is inside of there. You have to kind of get it ready. You kind of got to get it prepared. So I would recommend when you get an elastic figure like this, that you give her some squeezes and pinches, and you get her body ready to be pulled and stretched. Oh, there's some verbiage here. Disney Store Limited, London, Contents syrup. So they literally put actual syrup in here. So that is pretty safe if a kid were to actually eat what's inside, which of course you should not. Disney-Pixar, made in China. I want to get a close-up view of this head because I do like the head sculpt very much. Again, I wish the head were made of the same material as the rest of the body and the neck and everything, so you can stretch the neck. I think that would be really cool. But aside from that, very cool head sculpt. Very nice. Very cute. Again, Incredibles is an animated movie, so this is an animated feature, and this figure is an animated person. I don't know who does the voice. If you don't know who does the voice for this, I'm sure it's some celebrity. We're going to take it easy at first. We're going to pull her leg a bit. Now, the thing of it is about this figure in particular, like as opposed to the Stretch Armstrong, I mean, if you look at the size of that, I mean, I'm a little, and if you look at the size of that leg, look at this, look at the size of that leg, look at the size of that arm. You can give a good tug on Stretch Armstrong, but I'm a little hesitant, but I'm going to go ahead and go for it. I'm going to go for it because the package says I can do so. Ah, it's so much fun. I love these stretching figures. I just found myself in Disney Store looking for another figure, looking for, what was I looking for? Oh, I wanted to see if they released any figures with the recent Marvel Select Thanos. I want to see if they had any other figures in that wave. So I was in the Disney store looking for Marvel Select figures and happened to stumble across this figure and was very, very happy that I did. You know what? She does feel very strong. Even though this is very skinny and it seems like it'll be really fragile, it actually pulls really well. Very, very nice. Yeah, very cool. They did a good job with this. Stretching the arms. Whoop. Again, we will measure her height and we will measure the distance that you can stretch her, because I want to make sure that she meets the standard of 70 centimeters as it said. I gotta admit, there is a part of me that's still careful with these things. I don't want to push the envelope too much. But I'm going to get the tape measure. I'm going to measure her height. I'm going to measure the distance. All right, the height or length for Disney Store Elastigirl is approximately 9 inches. I actually, just before I started filming here, did put her up against the wall, her head to the wall, and I did realize she is just about 9 inches in length. If you look at where this arrow is, so it's her right arm that way and her left leg that way. So we're going to say end to end, opposite arm to opposite leg. Let's see if it goes to 70 centimeters, okay? We're going to do this here. It's probably going to be out of frame, so we're going to see how far we can take it, though. And here it goes. We're at 30. We're at 40. We're at 20. No way. She keeps going. Oh my God, I'm going to break. I'm going to break her. Okay, let's try this again. She fell off. Woo, that was pretty intense. Okay, I'm going to have to hold on to her leg here. So I got to hold on to that leg. And we're going to go for it. Okay, we're going to go for it. We're pulling. We are at 60 centimeters. Are we at, is that centimeters? Yeah, 60 centimeters. And we're at 70. Oh. I almost broke her. She did. She made it to 70 centimeters. This arm to that leg, end to end. Did I damage her? It doesn't look like I damaged her, thank God. Okay. Woo! That was quite the test. I got scared for a second. Oh, all right. Oh, that was kind of scary. That really frightened me. That terrified me. All right, everybody, this has been Salvador Los Angeles, and we just had a look at Elastigirl from Incredibles 2 animated feature film. Stretchy figure from Disney Store. This is a Disney Store exclusive. I've only seen her on Disney Store. Also, just an FYI, I don't think any other people have reviewed this exact figure. There are similar figures from Incredibles 2. There are a couple of figures that do stretch, but I believe this is the only review of this particular figure on YouTube at this very moment. So, thank you for watching. Go get this figure if you like. If you like stuff like this. If you like stuff like this. This one you can use actually for a workout. Go get this figure. She's gorgeous and she's really fun and really cute and feels so really fantastic in the hands. All right, everybody, this has been Salvador Los Angeles. Thanks for watching.